So we are at our newest Milwaukee fixer-upper. I told you guys on the last video that we're acquiring or in the process of acquiring 100 single-family houses or 100 properties in the next several years. But my name's Carter. I'm a local real estate investor here in Wisconsin, and this place is a fixer-upper. So this is traditionally what all of these houses look like prior to us purchasing, remodeling them, and renting them out. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory before I start showing you through the place. This particular place, inherited property, we ended up buying it from a wholesaler. I think our total purchase was right around like $92,500. So nothing terrible. House is roughly 850 square feet, 3-bed, 1 bath, 1-car detached garage. But the house, it literally needs almost everything. Or to some landlords, it might not need much, but to us, like I said, we do the full surgery on these places. We make them tenant-proof for years to come, so then our cash flow is better, and we're buying at a deep enough discount that we can afford to do it. So in this particular place, all of these old windows, like this front bay window, all the other stuff, getting completely replaced. Our cost right now, we got estimates which I thought are a little bit expensive, but normally we pay about $465 to $485 per window installed. Of course, the big bay windows, like what's behind me, those are more expensive. But generally speaking, that is what we pay for vinyl replacements, single hung, installed, with the aluminum wrapping on the exterior. And in addition to the windows on the exterior, we need a roof. That was quoted about $7,000, and we need to paint the exterior of this place, which will be maybe like $1,000 to $1,200 because it is pretty small. It can be sprayed out in a day. We're keeping it very simple on that side. And because we're not saving the windows, they can spray it right now prior to window replacement. And then obviously when they get replaced, it'll look fresh, it'll look clean. So they don't necessarily need to worry about masking anything off or taping anything off because it's all being replaced regardless. Now in this kitchen is a little bit simpler than I initially anticipated. It's literally 4 cabinets. We have a sink base, probably an 18-inch. We have a 30-inch upper. This looks like another 36 here, and then it's just like a false back. And then we probably could get another upper cabinet over here if we wanted to, and maybe one above the stove. But as of right now, that is not in the plans. And we actually have all of these cabinets already in our office, so it's free. We've got a free kitchen, just need to buy the laminate counters, the new appliances, but that stuff is easy. And then this living room area, it's freaking hotter than hell in here right now. Set at 72, we're turning that down to 60. Let's hold that. My God, it's freaking warm in here. But this living room, again, new vinyl plank floors throughout. We're gonna go with the same black trim, drift and mist walls, keeping it basic. And same thing goes for all these doors throughout. Any of the closets that you see, it's a very basic remodel. And we'll of course switch out the light fixtures, make those modernized. Hint, you better go to Amazon to buy them. They're super cheap there. And then this bathroom is essentially a full gut remodel. New toilet, new vanity, and this shower surround. You guys, I've seen some stuff. I can't say I've seen this. So you got a nice, well, probably not nice. This is a vinyl surround right here. But then we've got the OG tile behind it. Like, why not go over the top? What's the point in replacing it when you can just go over the top? That might be a quick tip for you on your next remodel. Instead of replacing something, just cover it up. Hey, to each their own. But this one, so we got bedroom size. Of course, it's a little bit smaller than the one in my last video, but bedrooms are still decently sized. There's really no dining area in this house, so that's where the bedroom sizes make up for it because of it. Got 1 bedroom here. I'm probably not going to show you in the other bedroom. This is a large bedroom here. Freaking terrible paint colors. Who in their right mind, no offense if you guys are watching this and this color's on your wall, but who in their right mind would do a oh my God, I can't even talk because it disgusts me so much. A bright blue wall ceiling. You can't forget, they obviously were not professional painters. We even have a little bit on the trim there. I don't think they use masking tape whatsoever. But these will of course be repainted. We'll put new electrical switches and outlets throughout the whole house, make them nice, clean, new. And of course, we don't want any electrical issues going on. And we do, which I'll show you in just a second, we do have to replace the electrical panel, which the wholesaler forgot to mention. And we did buy this sight unseen, so I guess that's my fault. But as we continue on this journey, there is natural hardwood floor in here. We are, of course, just going to cover it up. We'll have our guys clean the floors prior to installing the vinyl plank, but the hardwoods, they're honestly more expensive to refinish than they are to cover up. So that's typically what we elect to do, just because those guys get a premium, because it is a shit ton of work to refinish hardwood floors. But this basement area is all paneling. And it smells a little musty down here, like at some point they probably had some sort of water intrusion. So just to be safe, we're gonna pull off all the paneling down here. We're gonna paint it, probably gray floors, white walls, make it clean, make it modern, just so it's not such like a dungeon-like area. We're gonna rip down this drop ceiling because those are ugly as hell. There's probably a bunch of rat poop up there. I shouldn't say rat poop, probably mice poop. I hope there's no rats in this house. But the amount of stuff in here is actually pretty darn impressive. So the people roughly had like a 30-day closing time frame, possibly a little bit longer. Doesn't seem like they cleaned out a whole lot. Maybe there was even more stuff in here. I just don't remember. But in here, furnace was done in 21 from the looks of it. That's still good. We don't need to worry about replacing that. But this electrical panel behind me is extremely old. It's the old fuses. We need to upgrade to a circuit breaker panel because this is a liability issue. Even insurance would have issues with that. We don't want any house fires starting or any miscellaneous crap like that going on. So we'll just replace it, get our electrician in here. And we have a little bit of stuff. Ooh, we've got a little bit of stuff growing in the corner. I'm gonna say, let's just call it minerals for right now, because we don't know for certain. It's black, smells a little musty down here. It could be that M word, but we're gonna treat it, get everything out, get some air circulating down here because it's stale as a MFer, and it doesn't smell good right now. And then they were washing out car lights in the sink here. Like I said, I can't say I've seen that before. I'm sure we're gonna have to get Roto-Rooter in here because it looks like they were pouring. Like, if any of you guys know what this stuff is on the ground here, it almost looks like salt or like laundry detergent. Maybe they had a clogged drain and they read the advertisement online and they're like, hey, let's pour some laundry detergent down our drain to see if it unclogs it. Maybe that's the route that they were going. There's no guarantees, but wouldn't put it past anyone. But this place, I already went over the cost of the roof with you guys. Windows, we already went over that cost, however much it ends up being. The interior labor portion is bidded out at $12,000 to do this entire interior remodel. If you guys think that pricing is good, let me know, drop a comment down below. If you think that's absolutely outrageous, you would never pay it, of course, let me know. Say, Carter, you're an idiot. Why would you ever pay 12 grand to remodel this place? And that also includes putting the tile in the shower area, because we can't leave that. That includes installing the new kitchen cabinets, all the vinyl plank floors, painting, miscellaneous trim work, basically making it look nice. We have the additional costs for the electricians, the plumbers, the roofers, the siding stuff, but it's $12,000 pretty much for the interior plus the exterior paint. So our thought is we will most likely be into this project for right around 35 to 40 grand on a remodel. Buying in at 92.5, that puts us, we'll say 40 grand, puts us at 132.5 all in cost, probably a 185 place. We should be able to pull all of our equity out, and then this will cash flow roughly about $300 a month when everything's paid for, taxes, property insurance, property management, mortgage, all of those different things. If we end up having a little bit of money stuck into it, not a big deal, because like I said, it's completely remodeled, it's completely fixed up, not a bad asset to hold for the long term. And I'm hoping that someone will take pride in living in here, renting it out, even though it's not theirs. A lot of these opportunities might result in a rent to own just because they like the house so much, they like the neighborhood. This is, again, in a pretty decent area. So my hope is, A, they fall in love with the place, want to stay here for the next 10 years, help us pay down the mortgage, and then eventually we can either sell it, refinance it, do whatever the hell we want. But if you guys have any questions, hit me in the comments down below or email me, carter@flipfoxvalley.com, if you have another deal similar to this one throughout the Milwaukee area. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.